How about a cheers to Jonathan and Leslie, huh? Yeah, cheers.
Like in middle school, high school, would you ever sit down with a notebook with your friends when you were just hanging out and you maybe write down in your notebooks like, what would your perfect boyfriend be like? And you'd make your list and you'd talk about it. Well, Leslie would say, oh, he'd be tall, dark, and handsome, motivated, accomplished. He'd love music and love Jesus. Well, it's like, well, here comes that guy into Leslie's life that is literally like her fantasy boyfriend that we used to talk about when we were younger. So this is why Leslie and Jonathan's story is so inspiring to me. Both of them have been through heartbreak. And both of them have had their hopes shattered and their dreams of the future disappear before their eyes. And yet they still had the courage to hope. And the bravery that it takes to pick up the broken pieces of their own hearts and to build something brand new out of them.
Have just so much respect and admiration for you, Leslie, and we're just so happy. Jonathan being the baby of the family, of course, waited kind of a long time, we thought, to find his perfect, but he did it. I mean, he really did it. And I just wanted to say, Leslie, welcome to the family. We're so glad and happy.
When my babies were born, I started thinking about who was going to be theirs. I started praying for their spouse when they were children because I didn't know who they'd end up with, and what if nobody was backing them up in prayer. So I have loved Leslie all of Jonathan's life because I'd hold this baby and I'd pray for whoever was going to be his someday. So I prayed for her whole life, and so that I know is why we recognized her, because she was so deeply in my spirit that I knew her. And so that's how we just could say, how does anybody sing so beautifully and smile at the same time the way she can do? She sings like an angel, and her smile is there constantly, so it's almost like a pouring forth of her spirit to the people listening. And I just recognize that as this is something special. So, and we just love it.
Leslie to know that I pray for you daily, and I pray that God blesses you, both of you, in everything you do, but especially your marriage. Love each other like God loves you.
So I'm never gonna let you go. I'll hold you forever. Oh baby, I'ma let you know that we belong together. We belong together. Best friends know all the places that their best friends go. And every time you go away, I'd never wanna say goodbye. So we take it slow, let the seeds of love beneath us grow, till the day that we both knew we're never gonna say goodbye.